Why you attract same type of men over and over and over. Hey friends, welcome to my new video. Let's dive into this very hot topic. Main reason why we keep on attracting same type of men in our life is actually because it serves us. I know this completely doesn't make sense for you, especially if you're attracting a man who is emotionally unavailable, ghosting you, doesn't want to commit, runs away when shit hits the fan, a man who doesn't appreciate you, a man who doesn't value a woman in his life, a man who cheats, a man who doesn't show up when he's supposed to. How does this serve us? We as a soul, we have chosen to come in this planet to evolve, to learn lessons, learn values, and to return back to the love within. So if you are a very powerful soul, you will definitely choose to incarnate and have experiences that are opposite of love, so you can learn what true love is. If you attract now a man who is amazing for you, who is available, who is full of love, who wants to commit, who wants to give you the world, who wants to treat you like princess, do you think you would evolve? Or you would stay exactly there where you are? Answer is no. Until now. I know we are coming into that frequency in the future in the planet where we will finally learn and develop through frequency of love. But that will happen only when we truly remember the love within, when we truly reclaim back the truth of who we are and that we are the source of that love. Until that time, we're gonna keep on choosing same type of men subconsciously, sometimes consciously, right? I've been there, don't worry. Because we still didn't learn the lesson. There is a part for you there that you still didn't decode, that you still didn't master. So don't stress about why again the same guy and just kick him out of your life and then keep going and get another and another guy. That will not really help you. Of course, I don't support staying in an abusive relationship. I don't support staying where you don't feel happy. Absolutely, you should choose yourself and leave these kind of situations. But what I'm trying to say, even if you leave these situations, but don't do the inner work, don't do the healing, the cycles will keep repeating until you stop and ask yourself, what is this situation actually trying to teach me? But I really have to emphasize that it's not just about intellectual understanding. Just by intellectually understanding, oh, I am choosing emotionally unavailable men because my parents were emotionally unavailable. Cool, I understand that. But why am I keep on doing it? Yeah? So just by talking about it, just by being aware of it is not gonna change it. It's not gonna give you the soul lesson. Why? Because when we are ready to fully embody the lesson from an experience, there is certain layers around it. And that is, first part is, as we know, awareness and understanding. The second part is, where is this coming from, right? What is the root of this choice? Because this choice has happened before and we just need to correct the timeline. When I say choice, there had to be a moment in this life, past life, ancestral lineage, or on a soul level, where you had to choose to pull yourself away from love to protect yourself. And when we make this kind of choice, it can happen in the childhood. For example, your father was emotionally unavailable, so you had to protect yourself and close your heart so you don't get hurt every day with the lack of his emotional presence. And when we make this kind of choice to close our heart, to disconnect from our inner love, we create, first of all, an emotional stuckness, emotional trauma, emotional pain. And when we experience this emotional pain, we create a certain belief around it because it was so intense experience, and especially if it was repeating and repeating and repeating, we create a certain belief. Men are not emotionally available. I am loved, no. I am separated from love. Love is not real. Love is pain, and so on. It can be multiple different beliefs. And then when we create these beliefs, they get ingrained into our DNA, into our subconscious, and we start operating from this belief, whether we're aware of it or not. So when we go from this, we have an emotional stuck trauma, we have a belief, and then the next level is why. Why did we choose this experience? Because nothing happens randomly in this universe. Nothing. Even that choice you made on a soul level to incarnate and disconnect from love and forget in this realm who you are and what love is and what source is and what is your purpose. You chose it for a reason, yeah? You chose for a reason that kind of father. You chose for a reason that kind of partners in the past. And the main reason for it is to learn the lesson from that experience. And the lessons can be different. The lesson can be to learn how to love yourself. The lesson can be to remember who you are. The lesson can be developing safety, protection. It can be different type of lessons. So when we go in all of these levels, where it started, why, what was the lesson, what was the belief, and releasing the emotional pain, then we can say that we had a full, complete healing, and this experience is not serving us anymore because we have taken the lesson, we have released the distortion, and we have reclaimed this part of us. Then our subconscious can say, okay, I don't need this type of man anymore because I finally learned the lesson. Let's move on. Let's now have another experience and another lesson. This is what happened to me. I had stages in my life where I had different type of men repeating until I learned lessons. After each phase, certain important lesson has emerged and the new cycle has begun. And this can happen for you too. I really want to encourage you to understand that you are not stuck, that there is nothing wrong with you, that there are good men, that there is the right man for you. And trust me, every man is right for you because he's literally an opportunity for you to evolve as a soul. So if you just change the perspective of giving your power away to the situation, to the type of man, to the relationship, and take your power back and say, okay, I have created this, I have chose this experience consciously and on a soul level. So let's see what I can learn from this. Maybe this type of man that you're attracting is literally pushing you to watch this video, to start working on yourself, to start your healing journey, and you're gonna evolve massively. There is nothing wrong in the type of man that you're attracting. There is nothing wrong with you. It is just time for you to stop, look inside of yourself, and start your healing journey and getting those lessons, baby. And then the fun starts. And if you need support, if you need someone to guide you through this healing journey, feel free to contact me. You have my email down, you have my website, on my YouTube channel, you have my Instagram. You can feel free to reach out and we can have an info call, see what's happening, how I can support you. I do one-on-one sessions, long-term, short-term. I do retreats in person in Egypt. Let me know. I am here to support your healing journey. See you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe.